Kaboly was on this station today saying Mason Rudolph played well enough to win.
I don't think he played well. I expected more out of Mason because I really believe that he has the talent to do it. Yesterday was not on display.
All the things, the reason Mason has never become a starter is things like holding the ball too long, making wrong decisions, missing on some throws. He's a good backup quarterback.
Bob, the show has been hijacked.
Who's hijacking?
The show has been hijacked. We have a caller.
Yes?
Joe Starkey, you wouldn't know what a good quarterback was if he came up and slapped you upside the face.
There's Kaboly. There's Kaboly. Tell me more. Tell me more about how Mason Rudolph played well enough to win. I'd love to hear this.
30 better quarterbacks.
Tell me more. 30 other quarterbacks would have played better than him yesterday against a JV defense that had 5 starters on the field. Yes.
You are full of baloney.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
He did not play. He did not play his best game. I will totally.
But he played well enough to win. You told the morning show he played well enough to win. What did he do exactly other than complete a bunch of 2-yard passes?
Well, is the 2-yard passes because he threw them there, or is it the 2-yard passes because he was told to throw them there?
Either way, what did he do that made him play well enough to win the game? What did Mason do?
He ran for 30 yards with 2 minutes left in the game to put him in position to either tie or win the game if Kenny Gainwell would have taken 2 steps forward.
How does Aaron Rodgers recognize from the sidelines that it's a horrible formation, but Mason doesn't recognize it on the field?
Yes, he does.
What did he do then?
Closely,
why didn't he call timeout then? Why didn't he call timeout?
I don't even know if they had any. Did they?
They had 3.
Listen, if you look at that clip very closely, Mason runs to a left, taps Kenny Gainwell, says, "You're in the wrong formation.
Yeah.
Get over there."
Did he fix it?
Kenny Gainwell never got on to the line.
Right. So why snap the ball?
Probably because the clock was rolling down at the time.
Why not call timeout and save the play then?
Listen, Joe, if you're watching this game and saying Mason Rudolph is the reason why they lost this game, man, me and Hoach are going to beat you.
Right, because Hokie said also yesterday he's a starting caliber quarterback. I said there are many reasons why if Aaron Rodgers plays, they win. If a lot of other quarterbacks play, they win. You still haven't answered the question, though. Why didn't he call timeout when he couldn't get Gainwell in position and he knew it was a bad formation?
Because he got him in position. He just didn't realize Kenny Gainwell didn't know he was supposed to cover up the freaking tackle.
Well, clearly he didn't get him in position because the flag threw as soon as the ball was snapped.
Yeah, what a play. Mason he did not throw the ball well. This is an 8-3 Bears team that finds ways to win, and he had them with the ball inside the 50-yard line with 1.5 minutes to win the game. I'm guaranteed if I told you that.
And what happened then? He had them there, and what happened then? A 2-yard pass to Calvin Austin. He misses Jonnu Smith wide open off the line and then tries to force a pass to Metcalf to end the game that gets deflected that never would have gotten there.
I'm just saying, Joe, he did not play great. But if you look at that defense, you look at some of the coach decisions, you look at the punting, you look at
all of it. Yes, I'm simply quibbling with your statement. He played well enough for them to win the game. That's to me is patently false. But you're also saying he didn't play well.
I would say he missed some throws. Okay, he's allowed to do that. You're telling me that first throw to DK Metcalf was not a proper throw? Throw it up to him. That's DK Metcalf.
Yeah, it got intercepted, didn't it?
Oh, well.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah, what
happens?
I guess. Yeah, it got intercepted. Okay, how about the other ball that should have been intercepted that Roman Wilson broke up?
Well, if you should have intercepted that one, then you're going to give me that should have been a 30-yard run to set up Boswell's game-tying field goal.
No, because Mason failed to recognize they were out of formation.
I'm giving you that one.
How about on the second last series, Roman Wilson down the field beating his guy wide open? Really would have been, but Mason throws it 5 yards out of bounds.
Hey, Bob, tell him those stats again. What was it, 20 of 23?
23 of 24, 10 yards or less, and then 1 for 6 down the field.
That was the game plan. That was the game plan.
That was my take. I thought this was all on coaching. I thought this was schematics.
I mean, it came down to a 3-point game, and he made bad decisions, poor throws. But
it should have been over before that.
I might agree with you, Joe. Aaron Rodgers might have found a way to win because it's Aaron Rodgers in Chicago. But I'm not blaming Mason Rudolph for this loss. I'm blaming the entire organization for the loss.
Including
The whole
him.
team.
Right.
Everybody.
Well, then you just said what I said. They may win the game.
But you're saying
They
30
win.
other quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think a lot of other quarterbacks would have played a better game under those circumstances than Mason.
Justin Fields?
Yes. Justin Fields would have run for some.
Oh.
I do agree with that. I think a guy who can run could have taken him
or-
out of some situations.
Or put it this way, 100 other quarterbacks and maybe 1,000 could have completed pretty much every pass Mason did. He made a great throw, I thought, to Freiermuth at the goal line. That was a great throw.